We a dance to the rhythm and the groove. Move, move. Alright, I make me tell you no say. Move, move. We a dance to the rhythm and the groove. Move, move. Watch the massive and crew, them a move. Well, I just the poor man, them system us up. Can't get no food and we can't get no work. Babylon lion, them system corrupt, but we come and let them a go now. Hungry a boy, tell me brother, them a yarn. Mama goes from early this man. Life get rougher than 51 stamp. I know me sit down and I wait. Move, move. We a dance to the rhythm and the groove. Move, move. Alright, I make me tell you no say. Move, move. We a dance to the rhythm and the groove. Move, move. Watch the massive and crew, them a move. Everybody say, move. Just there we sit down and I wonder what next. Money better run before the year done. Babylon lion, them system corrupt, but we copper and let them a go now. Hungry a boy, tell me brother, them a yarn. Mama goes from early this man. Life get rougher than 51 stamp. I know me sit down and I wait. Move, move. We a dance to the rhythm and the groove. Move, move. Alright, I make me tell you no say. Move, move. We a dance to the rhythm and the groove. Move, move. Watch the massive and crew, them a move. Everybody say, move. Move, move. We a dance to the rhythm and the groove. Move, move. Alright, I make me tell you no say. Move, move. We a dance to the rhythm and the groove. Move, move. Watch the massive and crew, them a move. Well, I just the poor man, them system us up. Can't get no food and we can't get no work. Babylon lion, them system corrupt, but we copper and let them a go now. Hungry a boy, tell me brother, them a yarn. Mama goes from early this man. Life get rougher than 51 stamp. I know me sit down and I wait. Move, move. We a dance to the rhythm and the groove. Move, move. Alright, I make me tell you no say. Move, move. We a dance to the rhythm and the groove. Move, move. Watch the massive and crew, them a move. Everybody say, move. Just there we sit down and I wonder what next. Money better run before the year done. Babylon lion, them system corrupt, but we copper and let them a go now. Hungry a boy, tell me brother, them a yarn. Mama goes from early this man. Life get rougher than 51 stamp. I know me sit down and I wait. Move, move. We a dance to the rhythm and the groove. Move, move. Alright, I make me tell you no say. Move, move. We a dance to the rhythm and the groove. Move, move. Watch the massive and crew, them a move. Everybody say, move. Move, move. We a dance to the rhythm and the groove. Move, move. Alright, I make me tell you no say. Move, move. We a dance to the rhythm and the groove. Move, move. Watch the massive and crew, them a move. Well, I just the poor man, them system us up. Can't get no food and we can't get no work. Babylon lion, them system corrupt, but we copper and let them a go now. Hungry a boy, tell me brother, them a yarn. Mama goes from early this man. Life get rougher than 51 stamp. I know me sit down and I wait. Move, move. We a dance to the rhythm and the groove. Move, move. Alright, I make me tell you no say. Move, move. We a dance to the rhythm and the groove. Move, move. Watch the massive and crew, them a move. copper and let them a go numb. Hungry about it, my brother, them a yarn. But my house from early this man. Life get rougher than 51 stamp. I know me sit down and I wait. Move. We a dance to the rhythm and the groove. Move. Alright, I make me tell you no say. Move. We a dance to the rhythm and the groove. Move. Watch the massive and crew, them a move.
What do you do, baby? What do you do, baby? Siele, unasemaje? Siele amesema leo hata sitaki win, nataka tu bao. Bro, tufunge tu asi. So they have not conceded. They have not conceded. Ogami starting. I think we're going to play with a 3-4-3. I'm seeing Mansour playing as a wing back, and I'm seeing Sakari right wing back. Interesting to start Sakari, to be honest. Very interesting. I thought Duke would start. Eastwest.ke. Eish! On the big stage. Eastwest.ke on the big stage. Of course, guys, game is live on DSTV channel 227. Yes. And Go TV, I'm guessing it's on 65, 63. Someone can tell me. We just need to score. Siele unasemaje? Salamu. Hawezi ingia tu hivyo bila salamu. Wajameni. Adingra ako kwa bench. Willy Bolly ako kwa bench. The guy who scored the winning goal at nini anaitwa? AFCON. Sebastian Haller is also on the bench. Yeah, we're playing a strong team today. Honestly, I want to see how. I'm very curious. I want to see how the boys do. Ambrose amesema nieke game 1-0 already. Ushasema game ni 1. Nieke 1-0 ya nani? Ya Harambee.
Harambee Stars in the train strip of all the green. Let's have a look at the lineups then. Only 4 starters remain from the 7-0 of shellacking of the Seychelles in Mauritius 4 days ago. That means that Nicolas Pepe comes in to partner Evan Gesson up top.
Nicolas Pepe is starting. Amad Diallo, Ibrahim Sangare, Agbadu. These are the games we need to be playing. I want to see us against the best. I want to see us against the best. Remember, Nike game 1-0. El Capitan! Olunga! He game from Ivory Ama Ruben. Game iko Ivory Coast. Robinson Odongo amesema toke game 1-0 ya Ogam. Cheptala Peter amesema Kenya all the best. Tunawatumia salamu. Buda, sinona uko fiti tu kama mimi. Max told me Ogam will start. Max, you are right. You are 100% right. I told him I'm skeptical that he might not start, but inaonekana pia wewe ndio coach sasa. Ona wameka goalkeeper kwa Adam Wilson. These people. Oh, Nani is still out, Bwire. These guys are saying Alpha has been added to the back line. You know, the more I watch these games, I used to really be critical of commentators, but I realized, hey bro, it's hard. It's hard. Like, us guys know so well where Alpha needs to play, but him is like, oh, he's being added to the back line. But he's really not being added to the back line. He's actually just being... Sasa, Amada Mesagivi. Boy is being put in midfield. Namba 8 mgongoni na kifuani. I hope he's fit. Let's start there. Didn't play the last game because he was not fit. Ibrahim Sangare. And we have kickoff. Washambwa, they need a win. Hiyo ndio pressure. Wapatie pressure kabisa. Give them the pressure. Give them the pressure. Orange est là. Orange est là. Alpha ndio huyo ashaenda kwa wing. Wazi Alpha. Good man. Alpha is wearing number 6 today. Oh yeah, Duke. Duke wears 8 when he's around. Means we might have to get a 6 jersey. Lenkupai is playing on the left. Interesting. Lenkupai on the left. Nimefanyika. Why is there a pause to the game? Manzoor is playing left wing back. We all expected that. The beauty about having Manzoor on the field is that you can have him in, you can put him in midfield to pack the midfield if you need to. Olunga anakunywa maji ya kipa wa Ivory Coast. Tutawa Code Africa. I'm hoping you're saying tutawashinda kushinda. Sikuelewa. Sakari long throw. Teke. Mazi. Hiyo bolu umepanguza kweli. Throw zako zundu na a lot further than that. They normally go a lot further. Mazi. Oh, good pass from Bain. Oh, handball. From Brian E. Ogum. Celine. Anasema Jamie sasa. Niko poa.
See you, so you guys are going by road, eh?
Poa maze. Kufreshi. Sina la kuamba. Celine, fikisha tupe kama likes 3 pekee. 3 tu, si mingi. Just 3.
Ilianza na ka selfie, double tap.
Lenkupai is in midfield. I just thought about the most random thing. I would love to hear a conversation between Lenkupai and Alpha. It would be such an interesting conversation. Yeah, he kept that in. Haikutoka. Sakari anataka kukimbia kwa hiyo wing. The other thing I appreciate about Benny is that now someone like Sakari, he wasn't in the squad last game. Not game, but the last qualifiers after Chan. And then now he's been drafted in for this game. Just shows you that kama ushaifanya job, kama ushaikuamboka under Benny, you're in the running. You can actually play. And that's good. That's a good thing to tell players, that regardless of which team you play for, if you're performing, there's always a position for you. Oh, good defense. Good tackle, Alpha. Teke. Sili. It's so weird hearing the commentator calling them by their Nini names. Pepe ndio huyo. Oh, off the line. Yo! Silly, off the line. That chance came so randomly. Hey, Pepe carrying the ball is dangerous. Wait, this Gesso is the one who plays for... Who does Gesso play for? Aston Villa. Is he the one? Is this the Gesso for Aston Villa? Keep angefanya kitu, the ball deflected. Yeah, it's him. I was sure. I've seen that dreads and whatever somewhere. He's huge. He's a big guy. And Silly is not small. So ukiona msame kanda ya Silly na nakamso. Bana. Hey, we're playing the African champions, by the way. This is a great test. This is a great test for us. I love it so much. I want to see our boys against. Ah! Oh no, we've conceded. We've conceded. Frank Casey running from midfield. How does he run through? How did he just run through? Oh my God, guys. We have just conceded the dumbest goal. Hey, there's a big problem here. There's a big problem. I'm seeing Silly, Alpha, Noor, all just languishing. Oh my God. Oh my God. How does that happen? This is what I'm going to talk about in my post-match. Let me just take the photo here. Oh. Yep. Nani amelala midfield? Anaitwaje? Alpha. You have to track runners, bro. You have to track runners. Alpha, that was your man. In fact, he's the opposing center. Oh my, bro. He literally just runs into space. Or Lenkupai, one of you. Hey, this is a bad goal to concede. Very bad goal to concede. Very bad goal to concede. Bro, he ran through. Look at him. He's just coming and running. Simple. Ahmad Diallo. That was also good Nini from Diallo. Ahmad. Oh no, we're about to concede a second. What are we doing at the back there? Come on, boys. Come on, boys. I don't understand why. The communication has not been great. Like, it's inanipatia vibes za game ya Gambia. Game ya Gambia vile tulianza. Tunafungwa with like 7 guys on one side of the pitch. Na hapo ndio assist inatokea. Imagine. Such a dumb goal to concede. Such a dumb goal to concede. Boys, we need to track runners. Track runners. Communication. Na nilikuwa naambia, I want to hear a conversation between Alpha and Lenkupai. They literally are not, there is no communication there. On the goal. On that goal, there was no communication. Oh no. Oh no, Pepe. Woo! Hey. Tumeanziwa. Oh, nilikuwa nimerewind trend. I was trying to figure out what happened on that goal. Guy. He is hot. Is hot.
And the fact that it might get hotter.
These guys have been in our box since they scored their goal. Yeah, now we have a bit of the ball. Ahmad Bwana. Stop trying to injure our players. Silly. Bine, what are you doing, Bine? Oh my goodness. Bine. Game ya Gambia inaendaje? Tuko na Sanchez Muitu kumbe. Hiyo mid hata hatuwezi link up, tuko dull. Do you think the fact that Manzoor hasn't played for over a month, then putting him ahead to put him against Ahmad is a great idea? It's a good question. I don't think so, because honestly, last game he looked very sharp. He looked very sharp in the last game. After conceding that early yellow card to when you were playing Burundi. Oh, good turn. Hey, ref, there has to be a foul there, surely. Hey. Hey, Baka the coach has a towel. Kwani, how hot is it? Someone, we need to check how much, what's the temperature? Hey, wanateseka. Naona watu wamevaa manini tu. Kwani joto napelekaje? Even if we're not playing qualification, let's play for pride. We can beat them. Winya Sakari imenyamaza. Ona Beni vile ametulia. Beni hana stress. Game ya Gabon na Burundi iko 0-0. Hey, at least we're in their half. Even though we don't have the ball. Umsacha kudive bana. Umsacha guzwa. Actually ameguzwa. Olunga ameguza ball kweli. Yeah, ameguza. Aliguza hapa chini. There was a time where they played the ball into him when you were trying to counter, and then he had a heavy touch. Went straight to a Côte d'Ivoire player. He was trying to do a 1-2. Then it was a bit of a heavy. Doué's brother is Desiree Doué. He plays for Strasbourg. Are you serious? Interesting. Actually, they look alike. Oh. Nani anatoka watu huko? Sakari. I'm seeing Sakari. Nurbuba is there. Ametoka Sakari. Akatoka Umija. Kai. Alpha akakuja kama amepita. Hey, these Ivorians are physical. Who is this number 9 for Côte d'Ivoire? Killer. Tiri. Diomande. Anaitwa Diomond. Bro, that kid is 18. He plays for Leipzig. My goodness. That number 9 is 18. He plays for Leipzig. Oh. You know, the more I watch Pepe, I realize Pepe is actually such a damn good player. He's not 72 million worth. But like, I wonder if this guy was bought for like 35, 40 M, would he still be at Arsenal? I feel like that price tag just got to his head. But if you see the way he plays, I've even watched him in La Liga. Even here, he's so composed. The left foot is still there. Like, Pepe. It's such a shit feeling to know that it's your club who he couldn't succeed at. But hizo nini bado intangibles bado ziko. Crazy 8 amesema hapa tutaumia. Crazy 8 salamu jo, usalimie kwanza kabla utuambie vile una feel nervous.
Nasikia nervous, sijui kwa nini.
Hiyo joto ni kama imetu nini? Kama imetu Pepe and Diallo are roaming. Moha. Kelvin is asking which African teams have qualified so far. South Africa have just qualified today. All those North African countries have qualified. Algeria, Tunisia, Egypt, Morocco. Who else has qualified? Capo Verde have qualified. So 7 teams. South Africa was the 7th today. Algeria, Ghana. So Algeria, Ghana, Egypt, Cape Verde, South Africa, Morocco, Tunisia. I think that's it. Pepe, for me, when he was at Arsenal, the whole team was in a clown era. Man, there was no pressure. There was pressure on him. I know, man. I swear he's so good. No, immediately Maribu. He's better than Anthony for sure. That makes sense. Hey, who is this? Who the hell is this? Emailing me at 11:26. Telling me that she 26:46. At NYU, where she hailed from Kansas. WHRT is getting late, mommy. Harambee Stars. Baina na kameboeka ni nini? WHRT is getting late, mommy. Ay, Brian Buaya.
Hey, wenye tulia.
Brian Buaya. Brian Buaya. Hey, Alpha amesweti yake yote. Utajuaje anacheza mid. Good for him. He's bowling last season and this season too. Yeah, he's actually just playing so well. Playing so well. Such a joy to watch. Nicolas Pepe. Aya, sasa Nurbuba ndio yeye amekuja mbele. Lakini acha nikwambie, hii story ya kuleta Nura kuja hadi mbele, this is what I was saying. It's leaving such a big gap in the middle of the field. Pepe is just looking for spots. Sasa wana tumesukuma Alpha mbele, tumesukuma Nur mbele. If that defensive line doesn't push up, we are screwed. Lenkupai has moved to left back. Left wing. We're playing with the back four. I don't like the shape. Our shape is not great defensively. It's not great. It's not great. Oh, see, man. Sawa Lenkupai. How the fuck are there so many gaps? How the hell are there so many gaps? How are there so many gaps? We need a midfield dictator, someone who's able to receive ball in the pockets. That's supposed to be Alpha. But also now, tukienda mbele, Lenkupai has to sort of drop in midfield. I don't know. It just looks very... It looks very... Because at a wheel number 8, whoever it is, that person getting the ball in midfield, if he gets the ball, we are still too bare in the middle. So I don't know if that person is going to have any space to do anything. Sasa ona. Tushapigwa kanta ingine already. Alpha is more of a destroyer. He is, but he's also good at dropping and helping the midfielder, the defenders with build-up play. That's one of the things he did so well during Chan. Ended up becoming man of the match on 2 different games, right? Was it 2 or 3? 2 games. He would just come, ask for the ball from the defenders and be like, here, I'm here. Just availing himself makes a big difference because in a Manisha defense, our hawana pressure ati lazima wa create. Contra. All those games he was man of the match. Who was his partner? All those games he was man of the match. We were playing with one striker. We were playing with Ogam. We played with a focal point and wingers, and because technically today we're playing with 2 strikers and 1 winger, right? So Ogam's instinct is not to naturally fall back or maintain the width. Like for example, Sichenji did that so well when he came on against Madagascar. Pepe is in. Nicolas Pepe. He's missed. Oh, what are we doing? What are we doing? Our midfield is being, it's literally just being, like, bro, 2 passes. The guy has taken out, okay, it's this boy again. This Yan Diomande boy again. Ametoka nani this time? Oof. Ametoka Nur na mtu mwingine. Was that Sichenje? Ama photographer wote ni mafans. Wamesahau hata kupiga picha. Diomond. I need to find out who that was. Mwenye amepita huko hivyo. I can see Nur. Omija. Is Omija. Omija. Okay, guys, also we need to remember, we're not going to qualify for the World Cup. So also, Benny anatumia hii chance kuona what combinations work, what don't work. So let's also see. Pia si tuko ma coach sahi. This is our chance to be coaches against champions of Africa. If Bajaber, Marcelo Uma and Kibwage were in this game, there would be no worries. Yeah. Let's see how now that they're not here, how do these other guys do? I think information don't issue tuko so crowded at the back. Sasa ukitoanisha huko nyuma tena sasa umeleta shida ingine. I get the thinking of not playing 4 at the back. I get of playing 5. And I get also playing Ogam because now we are playing on the counter. He's good because he's big on. He has high confidence. But also, now this is the reason why I didn't want Ogam to start. I wanted him to come off the bench. We add that extra body in midfield. Or we go back to our Wilsons. Wilson on either wing. You play Lenkupai and the other Adam Wilson. Such that you have people who can come into midfield and people who can run and also maintain width. They can come into midfield, add an extra body. That was my thinking of not playing Ogam. But then Ogam has been scoring. So he's earned his place. If you start him, you have... So it's a dilemma all through. Let's see if the gamble works. Because either way, whatever formation he picked, it was going to be a gamble. Either way. Either too defensive or too open at the back. But now as a result, we're too open in midfield. Tunafanya Amada na Ronaldinho. There's There's a basketball coach. He doesn't coach anymore. He got sick. But I'm sure some of you know him. Greg Popovich. He said that sometimes, which I know it's something that he said, but it's also quite, it applies to many sports. A good attack means you're always in great shape for defending, right? So if you attack properly, if you attack with a structure, and you attack with patience, it means, so basically he used to say this with his Spurs team, where they used to shoot a lot of threes. But if we attack properly, literally, if those guys get the ball and they try to do a fast break, we have at least 2 or 3 bodies in the middle of the court, which is more or less what Pep's formations are and Arteta's formations are, where if you lose the ball, the shape means you have 2 or 3 people in the middle of the field already. So if these guys really want to attack you, they'll attack you through the wings. But by that time, at least your wingers, whoever, have fallen back to try and help. Toa ball, bro. Sawa Lenkupai. Hapo sawa. Oh no! Alpha. See Alpha. That was a pass going to Alpha. Oni Buba. Bro, 2 feet. 2 feet, maze. 2 feet. Sakari ako right wing juu. Did we have any other option for right wing? By the way, mbona Bajabe hajaipewa call up tangu ile injury ya Chan? He's still injured. He just got back to training. Tunacheza back 3. Don't worry guys, ngoja second half tukiteremsha. Teremsha. Frankesie. Tunacheza back 3 na very out of position. Lakini hiyo joto ni wazimu. Unaona vile watu wanadedi. Alafu, these Ivory Coast players are not sweating. Ona vile Siliana kani kama hiyo joto ni wazimu. Acclimatization. This reminds me of mmecheki vile, have you guys seen Bolivia? Bolivia moved to a stadium that's 4,000 feet above sea level. And since they moved to that stadium, they've only drawn 2 games and won 4. They've not lost a game. You play at altitude, bro. Uko kwetu. Uko hakuna kitu tunazafanya. I'm not seeing these Ivorians sweat like the way we are sweating. Alpha fungua. Yeah. Bolivia only does that for the Max. They were I think second last in qualifying. And then they said we're switching venues. Since then they played all their venues at the stadium. And you know the previous one, see they were banned from that. I'll find that video. Hey, Ahmad. Sawa Manzoor. Manzoor amekumbusha Ahmad maze. This is Africa. Looking for positives, guys. Looking for positives. Wow, this commentator just said he loves the fact that Wilson's first name is Will. What does that have to do with anything? Lenkupai has dropped into midfield. Things are happening. Hey, Manzoor. Ameangusha bega, Manzoor. Cheza na Ogam. Toa ball, bro. Cheza na Manzur. Sakari. 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 Changamka. Changamka, bro. Sakari, another player, wasn't played since Chan. Yeah, he wasn't called up for the last qualifiers. Benny is what I'll give him, he's trying out new things. Let him try now, to be honest. Let us not try things during let him not try things during tournaments. Looks like they've settled in. Looks like it. But you know, the one thing I'm realizing also about this team, they are physical. These Ivorians are physical. They no joke. They are physical. They are a lot more physical. Like, if you look at him, like there's just things that they do to take you out of your game. But also that's when you know professional players. Hey, Sahadoué. Guy, they actually look like brothers. Hey, bro, this is where Benny was telling you guys, and us guys, and all the media. Bro, there's levels. There is levels. Like, the way we're going into one-on-ones, the way they're defending us, we're not causing any problems. But also, sometimes they're a much more talented team. You can see it. So, and the weather is not working in our favor. So, you have to find ways, dig deep, and find how you can exploit them. But we cannot be giving them the ball just like that. Omija. Tuseme ukweli, hatujiwezi. It's tough, man. But anyway, if you want to be the best, you have to play the best. That is why we're here. If you want to be the best, you have to play the best, wase. Your ball, Pepe angeacha Amado's in. Pepe angeacha Amado's in. Wagwan! Nyasha ameingia, Nyasha kwa area. Silia amechangamka, Silia ameenda kwa wing. Ameenda kwa wing ya Diomande. Diomond. Have you seen the Due photo used in Flasco? Hata hairstyle ni same. Akisijaona, acha nitaangalia. Kila. I swear, Ogam is just... I don't know where Ogam is. I don't know where he's playing. How are these guys just finding spaces? This shit is not making sense. So anapataji space kila mahali. Sao Lunga. Hey, captain bana. Captain. Nyasha fanye top 3 prediction ya KPL hapa Vulai. Nyash, umesikia? Top 3. KPL top 3. Tushajua ameenda kwa Kataska number 3. Ama he's delusional enough to say Tusker will be top 3, but he's smart enough to say Tusker won't win the league. Right? Unajua sikuwa nimeona jina yako, so ndio naiona T-bag ya uji.
Unajisikia hata ukiongea?
T-bag ya uji. It's been long since I saw your name. So the first time, but it's been a while. Bro, positivity. Kenya will score before halftime. Yes. Mulangira, straight from Kampala, is in the building.
And the fact that it might get hotter.
Hey, this Sakari experiment on the wing. It almost feels like he has moved to like full. He's moved to as a winger, not as a right back or a right wing back. Hey, Manzur, idea iko, but execution too. But also it was a bit ambitious. Oh my lord, si change unafanya nini na Pepe? Don't dive in that man. That man is dangerous. Ahmad! Oh, that went over the bar. Jeez. Mulangira, I'm in Uganda. Hi, my brother. I'm doing well. How are you? Whoosh. As this mosquito tries to play with me. Gor Shabana Taska. Amesema. Vincent Letians was waiting for this. Big up, bro. I'm watching from Alabama. Eee, I have people watching from Alabama? Oh no! Maze. Tunadu. Bana. Tunapelekwa mbio.
Haibambi. Hii sasa hii haibambi vizuri.
Mulangira, our team is being taken. By the way, did Uganda make the... Oh no. What is Ahmad doing to Manzur? Mazi. Exactly. How is it only just 1-0? But also, it is still just 1-0. So we are still in this, boys. He's incomplete passes. Zinatumaliza. When you think you can build from the back. And you remember the first game against Burundi, it happened with Sichenje. Sichenje, alikuwa anajaribu hizi pass zake zote zilikuwa zinaenda tu nje. Our best hope has been, bro, we might just have to play Lenkupai as a defensive midfielder at this point. We just put him there. When we were attacking, let him build up. But then now we need Adam Wilson in front. Throwing him under straight kwa nani? Combine. Okay. We miss Marcelo. Marcelo angekuwa anasumbua his wing. Diallo anatolea Okwaro hasira zamani. Diallo, ni kama msaba amemwambia kwa stands, "Wewe msee, mnacheza Liverpool." Hey. Amemwambia tu Liverpool. But let me tell you, you forget how amazing these players are until they come back to Africa. That day I watched Yankuba Minte, nilimeka straight FPL. Umtoi anatupatia stress. Foul. Kai umtoi bana. Diomande umtoi. Anyway, sasa, like today I'm watching Ahmad and I'm like, bro, this guy is actually something else. Like his first touch, his composure. But you know, you don't see it at the Premier League level because like everyone is good. You know, everyone is good. So for you to look average in the Premier League, there's a former basketball player. He's now one of the commentators for the Celtics. He used to play, when he used to play basketball, he was like the guy at the end of the bench, but he had his moments and he won a title with the Celtics. So many years ago, after he retired, just before he retired, people used to come and tell him, yo, bro, you can't play. So what he decided is he's going to do live tryouts. He's going to play live games against fans when the season is over. Calls to an arena and you guys come and he plays you guys one-on-one. And I don't think he ever lost a game. So one of the things he used to say is like, I may be shit in the NBA, but I'm closer to LeBron than you are closer to me. And I was like, bro, that is so true. Hey, Nicola Pepe! And that is so true. So like the likes of Ahmadiyya, when they're playing in the Premier League, I'm closer to the top than you are closer to me. I may not look great when I'm playing in the Premier League week in, week out, but when I'm playing against you, there's nothing you can do against me. Yeah, man. His name is Scalabrini. Scalabrini. Hey, the fact that it's still 1-0. Ni God.
See you, so you guys are going by road, eh?
Ni God. I don't understand why Benny prefers players from abroad. Hey, you see it. Like, there's a big difference in quality. Ahmad. Anafanya nani vitu huku kwa hii wing. Unbelievable. Too dominant. They've been too dominant against us. Too dominant. Man, Kenya international team is lacking. Wanastahili kuongeza more power and speed because how Master wa Ivory Coast wanatuumiza. That is Lila on YouTube. That's why Masters wanatuumiza. D is in the building.
And the fact that it might get hotter.
What's good, baby? Friki kama ya Lamin. Lamin alikufanyia nini? You know, I didn't realize Lamin has haters like this. I never knew as D is living likes.
Millions and a selfie. Double tap.
I never knew Lamin has haters. Na wako wengi. Second half tupata free kick alafu lenkupa afunge kama ile akahata versus Nigeria. Tuacheza ufala, a lot of missed passes. It's true. That boy Diomande is giving us problems. Yeah? Second half, the one thing I want to see is I think Sakari comes off, in my opinion. We just need some more presence on that wing. Ahmad ameamua huruma ni estate. Guy.
Hiyo pia ni ukweli. Hiyo ni ukweli mtupu. Sio kwa nini leo unaniua tu na maukweli? I don't know.
But also Sakari kuna point zingine anapata ball. Sijui anajaribu kufanya nini. By the time he decides what he's going to do, he's already been crowded out. And I think that's where you really see a big difference there. Manzur atoke bwana. Yeah, Manzur might also leave, I think, because that's a good point, Joshua Bahati. He played the whole game the whole of the last game. and he's yet to feature for Nairobi this season, yeah? So maybe fitness also, just because of fitness. Yeah. Bahati, good point. It might happen. Kesho Shabana wanacheza. Shabana. I have those fixtures here. Let me give them to you. Let me give them to you guys. So we have Kakamega Homeboys playing tomorrow versus Bidco. This is the rescheduled games for round 3. Then you have Shabana taking on Posta Rangers. Then Muranga Seal taking on Sofapaka. And FC Leopards against Bandari. Nairobi wanacheza na nani hii weekend? Hata sioni hawachezi nini? Hawachezi hii weekend. Wako nini? CAF. Same as police. Games are weekend. We have Sato. 2 p.m. Marashuga versus Bidco. 3 p.m. Kariobangi Sharks versus APS Bomet. Then Sunday, tuko na games 4. Kakamega Homeboys versus Ulinzi. Muranga Seal versus Tusker. Kakamega Homeboys versus Ulinzi is going to be a good one. AFC versus KCB. Shabana versus Madare. Alafu Monday kuna Gor Mahia versus Posta Rangers. Posta have a tough 2 games. Shabana kesho, away. Gor, Monday, away. 4 p.m. Kasarani. Every time. Mbeumo. What a save that was from the Angolan keeper. Huyu keeper wa Angola alikuwa mboka. Oh my God. You know, funny thing, if for some reason Cameroon, Ivory Coast don't beat us today, for some reason, and then Gabon, give me Gabon ikoaje by the way, and then Gabon win, see Gabon go qualify for the World Cup, but then that playoff will have Ivory Coast, Cameroon, and probably Nigeria. Oh, they hit the post. Angola hit the post. 0-0. So if those 3, and then ikiisha hivyo, more than likely Cameroon play Nigeria in the Cameroon play Nigeria first, because it's 2 versus 3, 1 versus 4. Oh, Mbeumo. Guy. How did this game end 0-0? I'm here to comment. Sure, wako na pressure sana. That's why we have a lot of missed passes. I am here to comment is the... Me, I've read everything. TikTok needs to do something. You can't be seeing... I am here and...
Ilianza na kaselfie, double tap.
Eddie Afonso! Angola, Eddie Afonso, who came for Chan. I've seen him on the bench. Eddie Afonso was the only player that's not from Kenya. Actually, the first one, not the only one, there was more. But he was the first player that wasn't Kenyan that reposted our stuff. And even, no, he didn't follow us. He reposted our stuff. Mswara ndio alitufollow. Mse wa Zambia. Final score 2-1 for Ivory Coast. Game ya Angleterre inaendeleaje? You know, I've been seeing Italy play Calafiori at centre back. Surely. Sandro Tonali. Those players look tired, truth be told, because defense is dragging. The mid is somehow looking not very possessive. Improve our league so that we can get quality players to our liking. That's true. I believe we need to go the South Africa route in terms of talent pool. But to be fair, our league has come levels, man. Like, if you compare to where we were, maybe even just like 5 years ago, it's a good start. I like it, and I feel like we are now playing our part as fans as well. Sisi kama box to box, we will be there. We have a weekly podcast where we talk about every single team, for the ones where we get highlights, because sometimes you don't get highlights from games. So we're all playing our part. I think we're heading there. We're heading there. One thing for sure is that under the old regime, things were not looking nice. Things were looking very bleak. Na hii study imekaji imeko empty. Udinese. Oh, they're playing against Israel. Ni kama ni boycott. Ui. Mikel Merino! I was saying how the way Merino plays in this midfield is insane. The way he plays in this midfield is insane. Like, his understanding of space is just something else. As a midfielder, coming in where the striker has vacated. Oh, good header. Cross from Grimaldo. Oyarzabal. Our league has stagnated. It was a great league, but now at least the federation is trying to namka. Yeah. No, we are waking up. We're waking up. I'll say that. Alpha is really trying, by the way. My guy. Tuko ngapi? Game ni 1-1. Oh, sorry. Mi naochi game ingine. Game ya Kenya ni 1-0. Ivory Coast are leading 1-0. Wait. 1-0. Ivory Coast are leading 1-0. Sorry. I'm sorry, Dan. I'm sorry. My apologies. I'm sorry. Are you telling me that this boy has scored both goals? Merino has scored both goals. Siwe! What's good?
No one is going to tell me
First
what
of
to
all-
do at what time. I'm in charge.
Congratulations are in order because you guys made today's game look very easy. Very easy. It was looking dicey, but you came through. I'm trying to find the guy who scored the second goal. That second goal was just superb. Superb. Apollis. Yes, that's his name. The second goal was really dope. First goal, I don't know what the goalkeeper was doing. The goalkeeper is crazy. No, but you did well. You did well. Despite the bans and everything. Now all you need to do is make sure someone watches how many yellow cards you have as a team. Eh? You need to watch how many yellow cards you have as a team so that such things don't happen. Such things can be happening. It's crazy. Now imagine if the last game was like against Benin. It would have been just such a whole different story. But you've done well. You've qualified. That is all that matters. Congratulations. I really would love to see Nigeria come close. I actually made an app for such. No jokes. You made an app for what? Oh, guys, by the way, Siwe here is a gamer from South Africa. She makes a lot of football content. She's also my homie. So if you play FC26, make sure you follow her. She's an FC26 gamer. None of you can beat her. She's been running away from me, dodging my invites, and because she knows she doesn't want this smoke. But no, we haven't played yet. But we need to play. In fact, you see, box to box register. Just find me on PS. Where do you play? But we can play cross platform. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready for you. Let's play. But guys, make sure you follow her. Makes dope content. And yeah. Is Sakari coming back? Is what I'm wondering. I think Sakari is coming back. I don't think he's made a sub. I don't think he's made a single sub. Are you for real? What's the name of the app? Oh, that is so cool. Yo, we need to talk to the side. We need to have a side chat. We need to find out how we can. Wait, I'm texting you right now. Yeah. He's brought on job for Omija. And Alpha is off for Adam Wilson. Interesting. But Alpha wasn't even fully fit. So it's Omija off. I think it's Omija and Alpha. Si Omija ni 5? Ama ni Sili? Sili is number 2. It's Omija. Hey, but the heat is actually Omija. This is Omija. Omija. No, Omija. He's going to a 4-4-2. Yeah. Hey, Max, unakwanga kakoch hapa hivi, unakwanga kochari na usemi. Max anafaa kufungua tu nini yake. Unafaa kwa coach. Nasikia kuna opening hapa kwa squad ya Makati. He really trusts Lenkupai. Yes, and I do too. Let me tell you, after watching Lenkupai against Gambia, is when I realized this guy is trusted. Because when everything was hitting the fan, and then he brings on Ogam, throws in Lenkupai, takes him to midfield. And that's when I was like, wow, this guy is actually... Lenkupai is actually our... Wait, let him do something faster. He's made a nice pass. Yeah, Lenkupai is actually our X factor. It's actually him. There's him and Mansour. If there's 2 people this guy trusts, it's those 2. Mansour, especially because of his versatility. Mansour can play anywhere, man. Uh-oh. Ay. Oh, silly. Lenkupai and Mansour, Swiss Army knives. Oh my goodness. Sangare. Why is Sangare taking free kicks? I'd rather you have Ahmad and Pepe on it. Sangare pulled the Form 4 card. Form 4 lazima chape free kick. Lenkupai and Mansour. Yeah, man. I think you build a team around those 2. You really just do. Hey, Olunga zona sa free kick. Down ndani. Amamba relax. Wacha tuingie ndani ya box kwanza. Box. Buba is on the free kick. Ah, man. Duke. Where is Duke when I need you, Duke? What was that delivery? Nur Buba, what was that delivery, sir? Job! This is Job! Thank you. Job has won a corner. This is Job. We have a corner. This is Job. Hey, kuna dem moja huu nini amemtafuta. Ni kama kuna mtu hapo. Mpaka ameenda kurudi hapo tenda msaka mwambia wewe, surudi hapa. What was that? Noor, what was that? What is that set piece? Sakari bro, Sakari bro. Tumebuild vizuri. Endelea kubuild. I'm missing Shumishiri on these set pieces. Bana. Ata Duke. Either or. Well, Mushiri number 1, yes. Boni number 1. Duke number 2. Ogam! Ryan Wesley Ogam! Oh. Shabana is playing together and the world is happy. But this pitch is weird. Like it's like people can't make proper passes. Okay, let me just say, Buba's crosses were really bad. Let me not over-defend him. But also, kuna venye hii bola isongi. Sijui ni hewa ya huko, hii sasa ni head aina gani pia wewe. Sili. Wazi Buba. Destroyer. Oh. Maze, tunafanya nini huku nyuma? Hii bola... Wilson is quality, bro. Lenkupai is quality. Lenkupai is class. This is job. This is job. Job. I need to see more from you, job. Adam Wilson pia ameingia, bado sijamwona akinini vizuri. Ametokwa. Ametokwa. Sakari bro. Sakari bro. Sakari. Sakari bro. 2-0. Jeez, this guy has cooked Sakari on that wing. My God. This guy has cooked Sakari, as in... But it started with Adam Wilson, to be honest. Wilson was trying to shoot up, and then you know very well there's a tricky winger behind. You don't just honor. I may shoot akapatia nani chance. Honestly, Sakari couldn't have done much there. Sakari was trying to defend 2 players. That is actually Adam Wilson's fault. That was Adam Wilson's fault. Hey, Bain actually touched it. Adam Wilson. This one is on you. Adam Wilson, this is on you. Yeah. Damn, son. Adam Wilson, that one is on you. The way you pushed up, you ended up creating space at the back there. Ball haijatoka, endeleeni ball. Ghislaine Conan. Ghislaine Conan. Salen Kupai. Hey! Straight to Adam Wilson. Maze, game inaweza kumaliza nguvu. Toa! Amemake run! He's made the run. Our passing. Hey. We need to have this discussion. International players versus local players. Discussion needs to be had. Offside. Oof. How did he get a touch on that? How did Gesso get a touch on that? That was... Gesso. What's happening? This Gesso, this Ghislaine Conan, who does he play for? I saw he plays for Gil somebody. Gil Vicente. Gil Vicente in Portugal. Oh, wow, they are fourth. Gil Vicente are fourth in the Portuguese league. Fourth in the Portuguese league. Simbaya. Senegal are winning 2-0. Mane on the double, 45 plus 1, 48. Congo are leading Sudan, which means they are more or less assured they are close to securing their spot as a top 4, as one of the 4 better placed second teams. Algeria beat Uganda 90 plus 9. See, we left it at 1-1. Jeez. That is massive, because that takes them down to 18 points. Manzur na Sakari wanakula bench. Has Manzur been fit? Has he been in those squads? Like hata za hizo Chan na CAF? Tunacheza mtu ameka bench with almost 0 match fitness. The 0 match fitness, I agree. That one I agree. But also, I think during Chan, the thing about the players who went for Chan, obviously they didn't take a rest. So they've not really had a break and a pre-season. Which is sort of okay. In the case of Manzur, to be honest, I think it's a smart thing. You let him come, he plays for this. If he can come and play for the Harambee games, now look, he goes back to Nairobi United. He's played 2 high-quality games against Burundi and against Côte d'Ivoire. Mind you, he didn't have a preseason. He didn't have a break after Chan. It's a bit of a smart. Give Lenkupai and you guys move. Give him and move. Now, if you give him and he's going into a trap. Hey, but Noor can defend. Noor is actually quite physical. Noor can defend. Lenkupai to Wilson. Sakari ndio huyo. Sakari is on his bike. Wilson has looked for that. Wilson had looked for that left. You know, Wilson has that move where he wants to get to his left foot. And the fact that Nanyame is up here is interesting. You see now, that's the difference. Their winger is defending our winger. Oh, Rooney suspended. By the way, Rooney would have started this game, sindio? He's actually suspended. Hey. Silly ni pasa ina gani Silly? The convention doesn't make sense because at the end of the day, it's about quality. Me thinks Benny is going to bench Olunga, then Kibwage comes in. Today? Maybe you bring on Boni. Which other attacker do you have on the bench? They would have started Kibwage. Let me tell you, another thing I've realized with Benny, as long as he changes his feet, the other person, you guys, between Kibwage, Omija, and Silly, you decide who's going to play alongside Sichenje. You guys decide. The friendlies that we will play in November. Lakini why Sabin Wilson at Kona Mushiri? Honestly, if you guys, I feel like if you watch the last game when Wilson off the wing, he was quite lively. And he had moments. And I think it's just about building on that. It's the same way with Ogam. Ogam has been scoring week in, week out. So it was about time he started him. And I think that's something that Benny loves doing, is actually rewarding people who have been consistent. And been performing. Mushiri also, in a way, I don't know. Players were Chan, it's a bit difficult to judge them now because almost all of them didn't have a preseason. Almost all of them didn't have a preseason. Wait. Sakari Joe. Hey. Sakari. Sakari. Don't turn. When that boy turns, don't. That is the mistake he made. That is the mistake Sakari made. to be fair to him, led to nothing. He tried to stay in front of him as much as he could. Yeah, that's okay. But then you can't go and then turn your back on. Hey, such guys you can't turn. They have to be in front of you 24/7. Oh no, that boy is offside, surely. Huyo namba 9 wako Jamie anatesa. Nani? Job. This is Job. Job Ochieng. Mushiri kwanza hana form. Even Ulinzi bado he isn't performing. Quick question. Are our players decisive? Yeah, that's a loaded question. I don't know how to start answering. Duke. Ay, nani alisema Olunga na benchiwa? Celine. How did you know?
Insurance there in midfield for the Harambee Stars.
Number 9. Oh, Ivory Coast. Black Africa. That question, I don't know how to answer it. And I don't know if I have an answer. Let me start there. Because lack of decisiveness can also be just the way your team is set up. If your team is set up in a way that like you guys are not used to playing with each other and whatever, wait, si ball ni yetu ni nini? Then it's hard to make that. So let me give you an example. You know, like when you watch, let me say who? Let me say De Bruyne and Haaland. You know, there are times when De Bruyne would just kick the ball like somewhere in front, knowing De Bruyne will be there. But that's also because of the system, right? I know where that guy is going to be. Sometimes I don't even need to look. I can just kick it there. What happened? Yeah. Sometimes I can just kick it there and it happens, right? But then now if you guys haven't played together for a while and then the system just doesn't. Okay, Job. This is Job. Hey, who do any mzee? Who do amekalia wingers wote wenye tumeweka hiyo side. Amekalia winger wote. Who do we? I feel Nabuira deserves chances in the national team. I know, but Nabuira has gotten chances. Not that he hasn't gotten, he has gotten chances. He really has. I just think when Duke is in, when Duke is back, Noor is back, Lenkupai, stuff. Actually, he was Benny's go-to man when we couldn't play Austin. Oh, we have Austin on the bench, right? Hey, much better delivery, Noor. Much better delivery. Changamka naye huko kwa wing. Being offside. Austin hawezi tusaidia hii game. I just want to see him play. We're looking for creativity, aren't we? Honestly, this is a nice game. For me, I feel like this is a nice game to play. Nothing to lose. Nothing to lose. Just let him play number 10. Austin, another player who's not in form. Yeah, that's true. Some hata pena mbili so far this season. For Kogalo. Was Ahmad in the squad when they played them at home? Was it Ahmad? No, I think it was Adingra. I believe it was Adingra. Nabure is a baller. Nabure really is a baller. I don't know what we're doing at the back there. I really don't know what we're doing. I don't know. Bro, this kid. This Diamond kid. You see how they're tracking back. When there's a runner, someone has run back or amepitwa. Ah, this is Job. This is Job. You are so close. So close. This is Job. Eh, anakimbizwa. Anacheza rondo na Sangare ni mtol. Job ako Job.
And if I did, might get hotter.
This is Job. This is Job. Noah Lang. Thanks for the likes.
Millions and a selfie. Double tap.
Sasa jugame imeenda tufikishe tu 3K tujibambe. Hii post matata nikanda ifanya tu kesho. Nimechoka. Hala Ale na Adingra bado hawajaingia.
And if I did, might get hotter.
Mama. Aya basi situwafunge tu bao moja basi. At least tukue na bao. This is Job. This is Job. This is Job. What? That wasn't a foul on Mansour. They're giving the free kick to Ivory Coast. Subs. Time for subs. Guy, Sebastian Haller. Ahmad alikuwa ameshaona ma lights. Alikuwa shaona jina kwa ma lights. Gesson anatoka. Gesson. Mvua nayo ndio hiyo. It's hot, it's humid, then it starts raining. That must be so weird. Adingra. Hey, that Diamond kid. Diamond. Ni kama pesa zimekuwa mingi sana, umejenga mwili mbaya. Guy. Ni kunona, si kujenga mwili. It's funny how Ivory Coast no longer need Wilfred Zaha. Ni mzaha, hiyo ni offside. It's not offside. I thought that was an Kenyan offside. Now as a left back, Aboud is miles ahead of Manzoor. Manzoor can do many things. I told you, sorry, Max was telling us how versatility is the thing in this case squads. So versatile players, Lenkupai, basi hiyo mvua sasa imetoka wapi? Diamond anaenda kama pikipiki imeibiwa.
Hii imeenda kabisa. Hii imeenda.
Maze, you come off at fresh off the bench and then the rain just inamwagika hivi. It's not even enjoyable. Sasa zingine pia coach ana kuseti. Wala wase wametoka sele kulikuwa na jua. Mvua ndio ilikuwa nataka kuanza. Adingra on Sakari hata waisa hii siku. Sakari is a soldier. If there's anyone who can take it all in, Adam Wilson. Diallo. Debra, tunanyoroshwa bado. Kini sasa ni 2. Sebastian Aller. Lenkupai wins the ball back. The accuracy of passing from our center backs the last 2 games has been very wanting. Ingekuwa Old Trafford sahi pitch ingekuwa waterlogged. Mama! Huyo Diamond ni kama alikuwa na beef na sisi mbaya. Alikuwa amesema leo naenda kutoa hii hasira yote. Naenda kutoa hii hasira yote kwa Wakenya. Don't give him space.
No. It's not. No. You're not going to talk for me because no.
Thank you. Straight at Bine. It's actually intensely humid. It just looks humid. It's humid, it's raining. Ajui sisi ni watu wa kuku. I can see Austin's hair. Is that him entering? Osto! Niliwaambia. Nothing to lose. Osto na Nabwire. Nothing to lose. Wacha waingie. Fanyeni kitu huko mbele. 10 good minutes. 22 ni nani? Nurbuba. 22 is Buba, right? Yeah. Allah, mpaka Njiro kwa soundboard.
No. It's not. No. You're not going to talk for me because no. That's not true. No. I'm not banking on hope. I've given you facts. I'm not banking on.
Mbona asikue? D is reposting the video. Thank you. Sasa mvua imezidi. Maze, si tufunge tu bao moja. Ball handling ya Job is top. You can clearly tell ni jamaa kwa Europe bana. Confidence anawachukua. Umse ako Job bana. This is Job. Ako Job. Bro, mvua imetoka wapi? Sale Nkupai. Tao ndani. Ayo gamu. Hiyo gamu amepatana na first body hapo hivyo. Osto. Lenkupai alitoka kweli? Si naona lo. Hata hatuoni. Sebastian Ale. Amesema ni free kick. Freestyle yangu ni freestyle jo, si style free. Has Timothy Omo ever had a good game for the national team? Last game he had, when he came off the bench, he changed the game, to be honest. Let's just not forget how massive he was in that game. Gave us a lot of presence in midfield. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pepe alitoka. Niko sema Pepe akipewa but watu wako na Ahmad. Ndio yeye amesimamia ball. Sangare toka hapo kabisa, usikota karibu na free kick. In fact, cause of Kenya, enda uchape free kick. But now it's raining, the ball might actually dip. You know, before the ball was not even hakukuwa na nini. Ball ilikuwa inaenda juu sana. Now it's raining. You can make contact with it and then it's raining, yani you can just I called it. Ahmad 3-0. Salale. Mama. Guy. And that's the difference, because first half you couldn't I mean, before it started raining, the ball was just going over. Sasa vile mvua imekuja, now when you hit it just skims off the surface. Ni kama inakupatia nini, downforce inaongezeka wakati wa mvua. The rain doesn't help, to be honest. It doesn't help. That one I don't think. It's honestly, if he'd saved it, he would have done very well to save it. Yeah, Max has a point. He kind of moved left first, then right. At hizi ni settings Diallo amezoea. Mama! Of course, player wa Old Trafford lazima afungue kai inanyesha. I'm writing that down. Bora si tano. Bro, ball hata isongi sahi. Oh, wewe. Unapatiaje kipa ball na unaona hata isongi? Kai bro, ball haisongi. Job, this is Job. Job anajaribu kudribble ball na ball haisongi. Job, this is not the place. Hapa ni kuinua tu ball. Weka ball kwa hewa. Afadhali uinue hivi upepete mpaka kwa An Masikonde. Mama. Nikunoma. No competitive football for Kenya until 2027. My God. Until 2027. Wait, so what are we doing next year? Of course, World Cup ikifanyika kuna kitu sisi tunafanya. But you know what? If Benny can be given that summer to just do something with the team, and then during AFCON, pia si hakutakuwa na local football. Will there be local football during AFCON? I doubt it. Harambee Stars should all just meet up. Oh no, but the international players will be at Nini. Will be playing for their clubs. Bro, hapa hakuna kitu mmefanyia usto. Mmemshow tu sele sasa ebona hiyo pitch, bro. What is happening? What the fuck is this? Bola isongi. Sakari toa ball. Hivyo tu. Hakuna kitu sasa tunafanya huku hivi. Inua ball. Oh my God. Ay. Oh, Manzura ameanguka kwa maji. Bro, hakuna kitu kinafanyika hapa. What are we doing? Nilidhani huyu ni msemo mmoja anashikilia watu wote. Inua. That's the way. Inua ball. Hey bro, these guys are physical. Then Ostu is just being pushed like hata Firimbi to ski ban. Nipanya tu imekosa, guy. Mama! Kuna ujinga. Wako semis. Hawajakuwa hiyo World Cup in 20 years. Unless we join a group for AFCON 2027 qualifiers. We should just join a group. What about two group? 22 vibes. Gabon wamefunga. Adingra inua ball. Adingra unadu. Chiki, Ogam bado anajaribu. Ogam, huko hakuna, sahi hakuna. Let me tell you guys a story about Morocco that you guys may not have known. Now that Chan is well removed many months after. Ono msamanda kuhag Sebastian Allaire. So now that Chan has been over, I can tell you guys. So, if you guys know, as everyone at Box to Box, we were CAF accredited. Let me show you guys. Show you guys. CAF accredited. We were CAF accredited for Chan, Chan. So we would cover games, we would cover the players' press conference, and then after press conference we go to training, and then the next day it's games. Then in between, if they had anything, we would get an announcement. There would be an announcement, and then you can go and see as a member of the media. Morocco, when they landed, so we were informed about we were also informed the days that people were landing. So we knew when they were coming to the airport and stuff. So the day Morocco landed, Morocco came with 2 planes. One plane came with the players, one came with cargo. Cargo was food, training material, balls, nini, all those things. They had their own cameras. Whenever you go to their training, they would have a camera that would record the entire training session, and they would study their training. They would have a TV that's put in the middle of the field for the coaches to literally watch how they were training and the structures they wanted to put in place. Then someone asked one of the Moroccan guys, like, yo, this stuff that you're... Ref amesema game iishe. So, who is he yellow carding? No, that's the Côte d'Ivoire coach. Anyway, so we asked one of the guys, be like, yo, what happened? Why is I don't know, is all these things that you guys have brought, is it enough for this game, for this tournament? They're like, no, this is just for the Kenyan leg, which was the first part of the tournament, because they knew they were going to the knockout. And once they went to the knockout, there was a plane that was going to wherever they were going, whether it was Uganda or Tanzania. So the second plane went there. But the second plane didn't have like too much supplies. Then there was a third plane that now came to Kenya for the finals. I'm telling you, these guys, the amount of resources, that 1 million that you won for Chan, they finished it just in supplies and them bringing by plane and whatever. That's the level of investment that these guys have invested in their teams. And you wonder why Morocco is doing well. This is just a team that went to Chan. Now you can imagine the guys who under 20s, they're getting that same treatment. The main team, whenever they travel for qualifiers, same treatment. They were switching hotels every few weeks. So they were at Hill Park, they were at Radisson Blu, and they were at 3 different hotels. During training, when media is there, they don't do any drills. They just do rondo, they wanna pepeta. During games, if you watched how they were warming up before games, they would just do rondo the whole time. That time, the other team is practicing set pieces, nini. These guys have trained, they've practiced, they are good. Them, it's just going for the game. And that's the level of commitment and investment of funds that these people have put in their teams. So when you see Morocco doing well, they have invested heavily. In fact, the pressure that was on the coach, Tariq Sektui, to win this tournament, Chan, was very high because they know how much they've invested. Yet you're playing a team of Madagascar. Was it Madagascar? Madagascar. Let me tell you, these guys didn't even have... So they were training at police. I don't know if you guys have been to police, but before you enter the police stadium, there's like a room on your left that is for referees to change. That is where police were doing their tactical analysis. Bro, Morocco had the whole of Nyayo Stadium with cameras and drones doing all of this shit. So, yeah, man. Levels. There's levels. The things I saw with that Morocco squad, I was just like, yeah. There's a reason why. When they made it to that semi-final, it was not it's an investment. They have done it over time. It's not a joke. But anyway, thanks for listening to my TED Talk. Chan was very eye-opening on very many different levels, but we really enjoyed it. Time to do our postmark.